Hi everyone, it's Angelina from Sparkling Diva. I'm adjusting the camera a little bit with another reading for you. This reading, well, what was it about? Basically, the reading is on how you can move on and what you have to let go of still and what you already have let go of, but basically how you can move on. And it can be any situation, can be career, can be health wise, can be relationship, love related, anything that you feel that you are a bit stuck with or don't know how to proceed. So it's yeah, any subject basically. There's quite a lot of cards per set. I've got 3 sets for you, so I want to quickly move into the reading. I went for the elements, and I don't know why. I just that just came up. So I have a white coral. Can you actually see that? I have no idea whether the camera seems to be aimed at something in a completely different direction. No, that's still okay. So this is a white coral, and we have a little cute little cone. So that's earth. First is water, this is earth, and the third is a silver plated bell, which is air. Now of course there is no fire. I have added a 4th card to each set, a 4th element card, so to speak, not a 4th card, an extra card to each set to represent fire, the element fire for each of these sets, because fire is basically, well, in a way it's about action, transmuting things, bringing new life and getting rid of old things that don't serve you anymore, because then you can burn it, right? So I, because of that, I added an extra card to the water, earth, and air set. So you will get fire anyway, regardless of what you choose. Well, let's see if you can actually see the sets clearly enough. I can try and show you. So here you are. The coral to the left is number 1, the cone in the middle is 2, and the bell is number 3. So please make your choice, and if it's difficult then pause the video, because I really want to get going. I hope this is not going to fall over. It's a bit wobbly, the setup I have at the moment. Right. For the numbers 1, I did come up with a few questions where you have already learned. Let's move these out of the way for now. Numbers 1, what you have already learned. We have 2 cards. Compassion and possessions. Let me check again. I have to get up again. Yeah, I think you can see it. It is getting a bit dark. I hope it's okay. Possessions and compassion. So this you already have sussed. You have already learned this or worked through problems concerning this. You've already dealt with that. And possessions is basically having a healthy balance, you know, between in your finances, in your possessions, not just gathering things that create clutter. It might be valuable, good at times to spend time to get rid of things that don't serve you anymore. And but there's another message with that is really quite interesting as well. So also, yeah, some people feel that having earthly possessions is wrong, because, you know, we're spiritual beings and we shouldn't want that. And this card actually also says that is nonsense, you know. I believe that myself as well. We live in a physical world, and so you need to balance your spiritual side with the physical side. Then you can still get to a very high vibration. And in actual fact, if you are grounded and you can, it is easier to then get to a higher vibration. Your intuition works better as well. It's you know, we came here on this planet in a physical life to enjoy that, and to enjoy material things as well. That's why we live in a material world, in a physical world, and that card is about that too. That it's okay to like that. It's also about having organizing your finances, for instance, and taking stock of your possessions. Maybe indeed have a spring cleaning to get rid of excess things that don't really serve you anymore, that don't really add value to your life. But also it's knowing that it's okay. It's your birthright to have abundance and prosperity, and to want that and to have that. That's perfectly fine. We're living in a physical world, you know, so it's okay. Also, for other people, maybe if you were greedy or you know, then, but this is, you've worked through that, so it's balance, a balanced material life. Cultivate and honor and share what you have with others. It's just, balancing that, enjoying the pleasures of a balanced material life. So, maybe, I hope that resonates with you. It's, I don't really have a problem with material things or whatever. Maybe it does mean something very, you know, very clear to you what it's about, because there's a lot of things that it could, relate to. There's a lot of messages in there. And compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness. Also, that is quite self-explanatory, isn't it? There is this part about the lotus flower that is really quite nice. It's the lotus flower roots in mud, and it rises above the surface of the water to open its heavenly scented petals. At night it will close and retreat once again into the waters, only to emerge at dawn, untouched by impurity, as it openly shares its pristine beauty with the world. The lotus reveals to us a model for enlightenment through the grace and power of compassion. So it's about compassion. Also having compassion with yourself and treating yourself with the same love that you treat others with, accepting yourself, accepting other people, empathy. And well, this is all that the stuff that you've already have sussed and worked through, which would likely relate to your question. Albeit career, abundance, love, it doesn't really matter. This part of that you have already sussed. And then what you still have to do, we have grounding and visualization. I'm moving them a bit away a little bit just to catch the light. Grounding and the visualization is imagination, focus, experience, manifestation. This is a third eye chakra card, and this is a root chakra card. So part of the root chakra you have already sussed, the possessions, and part you still need to work on. I'm going to quickly have a look if something jumps out, because there's so many messages with these cards. Bring your presence into this moment, this card. Honor what is, anchor what you dream to be with a grounded connectivity. This is so beautiful. That a dream is like a seed that you hold in your hand, and it may contain infinite possibilities, but in order to grow it must be planted. We may have all the right ideas, but to realize that potential you must learn to anchor it into your bodies and into reality, into the physical. And bring your presence into the moment, into the now, in a very real and grounded way. So that's basically what this is about. And sometimes we can become so caught up in our projections of the future, or busy, we are so busy with regurgitating the past and thinking about the past, and that our energy is just not in the now anymore, and then it will become really quite difficult to manifest something if you're not in the now. Then you're scattered, the energy is then scattered. And this I like so much, like a tree whose roots are dug up each day. We have no chance to genuinely grow, build and create what we desire. So it's also, you know, you have to be in the now and keep at it. So you don't get, or if you're all over the place, moving from the now into the future and into the past, and in the now and in the past, well, then you're all over the place. Then that tree that you planted, the seed you planted, cannot come to fruition. It cannot grow because you keep uprooting it all the time. And also about being patient. You know, like Abraham Hicks says that quite often as well. I always like that. You know, when we plant a seed, and then we start getting impatient because we want to see the fruit of it. We want to see the plant. And you know, so it's like getting so impatient that after a day you start digging up the seed to see if it's already there. Well, that doesn't make sense, you know. And the message with that is always that when you plant a seed, a real one, like a flower or potatoes or corn or whatever, you know it's going to take time. You know you have to be patient. You know you have to wait. But that doesn't mean, yeah, you know it's going to come, right? And you're going to just wait for it to come. So grounding, that's something you still have to do. And imagination, focus, in experience. I'm going to check that out because I'm not all that familiar with this deck yet. I use it quite a lot for myself, but then I tend to get the same cards, obviously, right? Because for the same thing. This is expand your view and therefore your experience of the possible. Amidst the fast pace of change and challenge in life, it can be very easy to get caught in reaction, never stopping to cultivate a clear vision of what we truly wish to create. But when we pause on the path, even if for a moment, and take time to clarify our intention, we dramatically shift our ability to experience genuine fulfillment on the path, often beyond our wildest dreams. Our thoughts and feelings influence our actions, and so then end up creating our reality. Again, this is funny, this is again law of attraction in that way. And you have to be grounded in order for that to work. You have to be grounded. So that's what you still have to work on. Visualize, if you want that to work, you can visualize yourself in the desired situation as though it's already there. And that really helps, because then you get to this higher vibration and then it can come in, because then you match what it is you want. Then you become a perfect match for it. So it's not being fake, it's actually adjusting your vibration to what you desire, what you want. And then it can come in. And yeah, so this is what you still have to do also. And if you do that, what awaits you? We have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. There was a beautiful message with that. If memory serves, where's my book? Oh dear, what have I done with that little book? Oh there. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael. Yeah. You may be going through a personal transformation and feel that you're not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawn close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. That's the message I was after. You have to first trust yourself. And when you do that and recognize that you are made of love, you will also attract those who reflect that love. And again, there you have it again, law of attraction. Well, basically everything works with law of attraction, but you know, trust yourself, get grounded, trust yourself, and yeah, visualize what you want, and as if it's already there, law of attraction. And also, what will you get if you do the do all that? That was this faith card, right? So that means that you will start to trust yourself. You will begin to trust yourself, and thus you will start attracting people, situations that resonate with you, who also have that same trust and love, and the person's situations that match you. So then you will get that. If you start doing this work of visualizing and grounding, what I just explained, you will get it. You will get it, and you will also get the inspiration to do it. You get more inspiration. It might mean you get more direction. You will get the drive, you know, when you're inspired, you really have this drive, this passion to do it, to manifest it, to go for it. And yeah, that will help to bring even more people and situations into your world to help that alone. So that's beautiful, it's absolutely beautiful. Actually, you shouldn't even have to do this fire cards anymore. This was your fire card, so basically the more active part, because all these other things what you could choose from the elements were, well, fire wasn't in there, is home, shelter, safety, nurturing, warmth. Well, there you get that. You get a home, being at home with who you are, in your own body, in your own skin, in your life, in your work, in love, or whatever, you know, whatever your question was about. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So that will be, I think there might be quite some transformation, because yeah, I always feel that fire is like transmuting. Maybe there will be a home change even, because this was really related to the fire thingy, and I always see that as transmute. Yeah, something that can help you transmute. Transmutation, letting go of old things, burning that away, and thus allowing new things to come in, new life. So maybe there's something in your home situation that's going to change, like maybe you're going to redecorate, or maybe move house, I don't know. But it's going to be good anyway. It's a very positive card. So I hope that resonates. Please let me know, and well, and like it and share it and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon, I hope, with another reading. Thank you. And then I'm going to move on to the number 2. Hopefully not make a mess of my cards. The ones who choose the comb. What have you already got? See. I think it's in. I have to check that. Did I put the camera on the other side? Oh yeah. Seeing and relationships. Relationships is a sacral chakra card. Intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. Seeing is a third eye card, and it's perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. The relationships card is about, well, what it says: acceptance, trust, freedom, intimacy, being able to have a to get into a not a codependent, an interdependent relationship. So where you truly connect with another person without being needy, without being clingy. You're able to accept the person as he or she is, and well, just that, an interdependent relationship is absolutely beautiful. I think that's also where we are supposed to be going from now, well, and in the near future, more and more, you know, choosing from the heart, choosing someone that really complements us without being needy, and just standing side by side as equals, no judgment, nurturing, nourishing one another, inspiring one another, just yeah, just beautiful relationships that allow you to continue to grow and develop as an individual. That's why this the trust and freedom and acceptance and all that stuff is about. So that's, you've already done a lot of work concerning that, you know, because you've got that sussed. And yeah, and then the seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity. Let's see what just briefly, because I'm not going to read all these messages, of course, I don't like that anyway. Look with new eyes upon the world you are creating. Expand your view and your whole reality will grow with it. Be willing to let go of restricted ways of seeing things. Be open to not knowing and not understanding some things. Acknowledge new ideas, slowly allowing yourself to evolve and your place in the world to unfold. It is time to see beyond all preconceived limitations to the deeper truth within. So again, this actually is all very similar to this. This you already got, right? So you already are willing to let go of restricted ways of seeing things. I think that, not certain yet, we will find out with these other cards, but most of you who chose this probably are asking about relationship. But in this type of relationship, an interdependent relationship, you've already also let go of restricted ways of seeing things, the way relationships were until very recently, which were basically many were based on fear and dependency and you know, maybe even money, security, safety. That's all ego stuff, ego fears. So you've already dealt with that. These two actually really tie in together. That is beautiful. Let's see what you still have to master, so to speak, still have to learn. I'll look that one up as well, because I can't remember what it was, but it's so wonderful. The sound, music, silence, rhythm, vibration. I got so many new oracle cards that I just really can't remember a lot. Enter life's rich symphony of sound. Take time to listen with all your senses. Share your unique notes in full measure. Well, isn't that wonderfully written? Take time to listen with all your senses and be willing to hear what the world is communicating to you, even in silence. Honor the intuitive sounds of your own being and let them come through. Now is a wonderful time to engage in the expression of sound through singing, music, drumming, chanting, and sitting in absolute quiet. Yeah. When do we actually sit in quiet, in absolute quiet? We hardly ever do that anymore. You know, even computers make noise, and we almost always have a computer going on, running. Whenever we speak or make a sound, we emit a vibrational energetic force into the universe. And it is time to be more conscious of the sounds which you are bringing into the world, and the sounds that you are choosing to surround yourself with on a daily basis. Are they sounds of healing, of harmony, of inspiration, or are they sounds of discord, imbalance and uncertainty? So get in tune with how you sound when you speak, when you breathe, when you sing, when you walk, and how you feel when you hear the sounds of life around you. By heightening your awareness and sensitivity to sound, we naturally heighten our capacity to respond to what is needed in each moment to bring fulfillment and harmony in sound and beyond. It is time to listen. So yeah, that is true. You know, that is really true. Sounds are so important. And even sitting in silence. I don't do that often enough either, really. But it helps you to get more in touch with your inner knowing, with your intuition. It will really help your gut instinct as well. This is strong, isn't it, that lion? So this is something that you still have to work on. Getting in tune with yourself and your intuition, and yeah, that's something that still needs to be developed. I think you've done quite a lot concerning that anyway. I feel that. I think you have. I do feel I need to read a bit about the lion. In the center of your being is a quiet space of inner knowing. Still your mind so you can connect with the call of your instincts. So again, quiet. The quiet space of inner knowing. Yeah, it is time to value the knowing wisdom of your gut instincts more into your daily life. To pause for a moment before making purely mental decisions and check in with the quiet inner voice of your body. The more you tune in to this aspect of your being, the more clearly it will speak to you and the more powerfully you will know how to respond. So this is both, they are connected, aren't they? They really are. Because this helps that one and that one helps that one. They really go hand in hand in that way. So you can use sound to get more in touch with your intuition and your inner knowing. But this also works the other way around. It's connected. These two are really connected. And maybe you have a special thing with sound, music. That is possible. Maybe also listen to binaural beats, solfeggio, healing clips. You can find those on YouTube, or shamanic sound instruments. I have a shamanic drum, for instance, and an ocean drum, and it can be so healing to use these. And then you really get in touch with your intuition and your inner knowing. And if you do that, what will you get? You will get abundance, infinite abundance. Ganesh is the Lord Ganesh is a removal of obstacles as well, so things will start to go more smoothly, whatever it is that you were asking about. And spiritual support and connections are increasing. So there will be more abundance, infinite abundance, and also because these obstacles are more easily just removed, and then more abundance can keep coming in, and you have divine light. I think you're going to leave something behind. I don't know what, because it depends on what your question was, but there's this person about to enter the henge, and I feel it's a bit funny because this came up with an earlier reading I did today, and I feel the same message, that this is what you're going to leave behind, this. And you're going to go into the divine light, into a completely new situation in that, which is in that henge. And the rest you're going to leave behind, almost as if you're starting something really completely new, a new cycle, like almost like the Fool card in the tarot. That's also a new beginning, and you're leaving everything else, you're leaving that behind. I wonder if you indeed are going to move house or do something in your house. Oh no, that was the other one. I do feel you're going to leave something behind, and that could be literally, and can be energetically, can also be literally moving house, or moving a new job, or yeah. And then the fire aspect of for you. So this is what will be transmuted or cleansed, so to speak, because I said that with the other set as well. Fire to me is about transmutations, letting things go, burning away of the old that doesn't serve you anymore, so the new can come in. Well, isn't that wonderful? Love, kindness, benevolence, sharing and receiving, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Love. So I did say that, didn't I? I think for most of you who chose this, the numbers 2, you asked about love. I feel that this is about relationship, love life. So there's going to be a shift, a change in how you deal with that, and logical, because you already know how to do that, to have healthier relationships. And that's why, you really have come quite a long way. I really do feel that, based on these 2 cards, the gut instinct and especially the sound. I get a really high vibration with that. You have come a long way. You've done a lot of work, and I think you are really going to attract different types of people, different types of situations, different types of potential partners, or if you are in a relationship, a huge transformation. I feel this a transformation, really quite a big change for you as an individual. So I hope that resonates. I'm going to quickly move on because I think I'm running out of time again, as usual. Numbers 3, the people who went for the little bell. Let me see how much time I have left. Okay. And I need a little bit of coffee, a sippy. Desires. Goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. This is what you already have learned or worked on and mastered. And this is choice, free will, courage, willpower, and change. And this is goals, passion, craving, and fulfillment of the desires card. I hope there isn't any glare. I hope you can still see it because it is getting a little bit darker. The desires, I'll read these short thingies. Journey beneath your surface wants to the depth of your soul's true desire. There are no limits to what you can achieve. Let me see, because I thought there's always a lot of messages with these cards. What makes you passionate in life? What makes you excited? What makes you laugh? Think of a time when you were truly happy, content, or excited and inspired to live more fully. So that's basically what you already have sussed. You already know what your goals are, what your passion is. You know that because this is what you already have sussed. And looking at if things are really making you happy, or whether and serving you, inspiring you, nourishing you, or whether it's just a feeding a superficial gratification, you're more aware. You're more aware of making a distinction between that, I think. Now, it's time to walk into the direction of your true desire. And it also says that you don't have to see the whole pathway. Just take the first step in faith, and then the rest will unfold and reveal itself. And you're doing that. You're already doing that. And I feel the choice card taps into that as well. Within every moment is the power to choose. Your choices determine your experience of life. Choose wisely. Yeah, choose a goal that you would like to achieve. Start with a small one if you like. Plan how you will meet this goal, and every day make a choice about how you will stick to this until it comes into fruition. So step out of your comfort zone, try something new. You are holding the reins of your life. Choose who you want to be and how you want to live today and right. So this is, these go together really well. And you're doing that. Maybe you went into a completely different direction when you found out what it is that you really want to do. And maybe you did that. Yeah. I like that. What you still have to... oh my God, what have I done here? Did I have to... Oh, right. That is funny. Hang about. Because this card came up with that as well. The emotional balance card. Stability, harmony, peace, fluidity. Absolutely beautiful card. So maybe you've had a period of quite a lot of turmoil before you got to this stage of knowing what you want, knowing which direction to go into. And of course, this doesn't mean that you've already manifested your goals, right? But you know what they are, and you made a choice to go for it, and you choose a direction based on your dreams, your hopes, your cravings, what you want. And now you have more balance as well, knowing that you have a lot to offer because of these rainbow colors in there. And what you have yet to learn, what you must learn still or work through, we have the intuition and the throat chakra card. Intuition, trust, insight, awareness, guidance. So trust that. Trust your intuition. Tap into your intuition. Learn to follow your intuition, because that is the way to get to your goals, to manifest them. You know, that's probably how you actually worked out how you wanted, what you wanted, and what your passions were anyway. So just go back. If you sometimes maybe are unsure or doubting, just go back to that vision you had. These dreams, the inspiration, the passion, whatever it is that you wanted to manifest, and then you will find it easier to tap into your intuition again, to know what to do, to follow. So, you know, to follow your guidance, your inner voice. Then you will get there, but you will still have to work on that. Otherwise, that wouldn't come up. Still some work. The throat chakra, well, of course, is about communication, being authentic, speaking your truth, which of course also has to do with manifesting your dreams and your passions and your goals, because then you have to be authentic. It's self-expression, creativity, expression of will. Inner voice, speaking your truth, all these things that I already said. This is also closely related to this card. The desires card is a sacral chakra card. The throat chakra is very closely related to the sacral chakra, as these are both about expressing yourself, self-expression, and also about creativity and being authentic. Right? And they are very closely related. This card is an encouragement for the celebration and expression of your creativity. Allow the natural expression of creativity to flow through you in any which way it wants to manifest. You know, if it's singing or painting or writing or dancing or making music, whatever, just let it flow. Just let it flow. That will, if your throat chakra is open and balanced, you will feel the power of your expression in every cell of your body. That's really important. Now, so this is still something you will have to work on. Maybe you still find it a bit afraid. No, not find it a bit afraid. That's really crap English, isn't it? Maybe you are still a bit in doubt, insecure, when you have to communicate, express what it is you want to manifest, you know, to the outside world. Maybe you daren't really say that yet, say it out loud, or make it known to the world. Maybe you still fear judgment from others or whatever. Anything that's, you know, you will still have to work on that. But follow your intuition. Just follow your inner guidance, because you know that you really want that, and it will help you along the way. Follow the right path. And if you come at a crossroads, you have to make a choice. Do I go left? Do I go right? If you are in touch with your intuition, you will know where to go. Maybe you will have to go back. Maybe you want to move straight on, you know, straight ahead. If you do all that, what will you get? Well, there we are. Divine love and the truth. That's nice, isn't it? The truth and the throat chakra card. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Maybe there is something concerning truth. Well, it's basically already, if you do indeed find it difficult to speak about what it is you want to manifest, what your dreams are, what your goals are, what your passions are, what you want to do, then that's something you have to try and overcome, you know, because it's your dreams, your goals, your passions, and it will help you feel better if you just speak your truth, your authentic truth. Divine love, also a beautiful card. Whether it's about a love life or not, it doesn't really matter. Divine love is always good. It's a high vibration. It helps you well, get in tune with your inner being, which will again help your self-expression and being authentic and feeling good and happy. Cool. We have, that's the last card concerning what you will get if you do that, right? Sorry, did I say that clearly? I don't think I did. This is what you get if you do that. Then you get the truth and the divine love, and also Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. But there was a really nice message with that card, and I keep forgetting it. Let's see. Take the time to go over what you have learned recently. Recognize the strength it has brought you, and acknowledge that you have been courageous. Let's see. I thought there was something else. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. It's a reminder. Yeah, it's a reminder that your path is unfolding as it should. So basically, also to trust. Just trust. And you know that you're on the right path. And then your fire card. So the card concerning what you what still needs to be transmuted or done. Because like the fire to me, it especially when I tapped into this, is about what do you still have to let go of, and that doesn't serve you anymore, so something new can come in. Basically transmutation. That's what I relate fire with: new life, cleansing. And then we have the sacral chakra, which is interesting because part of that to do with the sacral chakra you already have sussed, which is these desires and the passions. And so maybe there's other things still that relate to the sacral chakra that you still have to work on. Could be about relationships, maybe the bit about expressing yourself, your authentic self, because you know your goals and your passions and your dreams. That's this card, right? The desires, that's what that card is about. But the sacral chakra is also about expressing that, so bringing that out into the world, creating it. And so that is, that's it. You still have to work on that. There's still some stuff there that needs to be dealt with. So maybe you find that difficult still, and you could start, I feel, by actually using your throat. There we go. Using your throat. So maybe by expressing it verbally, what it is you want, what it is you desire, because then you already bring it out into the world, right? By the words. Then you already do that, and you speak your truth, your authentic truth, and then there can probably already be more healing on the sacral chakra concerning that. And I think it's that. I think it is that mostly. Actually, bringing it in, giving birth to it. There we have it. Giving birth to it. You know what you want, and you know this card, the desires card, the goals, the cravings, the passions, etc., etc. That you already have sussed, but you haven't given birth to it yet. So you have to bring it out into the world. That's it. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you. I think I really have to stop talking now. I'm probably running out of time. Yes, only 3 minutes left. So, well, if you liked it, then please like it and leave me some comments to let me know if it resonated. And this is funny. Air, the throat chakra, is also air. Communication, air, and we had the throat chakra come up and the truth come up. So this also, the bell even was in tune with your reading. So yes, let me know, and I'll see you again soon with another reading. Thank you for watching. Bye.